Hello everyone, I'm GarrenChermiar. And
I'm Hintron101.
Yep, and before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and click that bell to be notified of any time I record. And more Pixelmon Reforged today. As you can see, I have been very busy. Last time you saw, I did not have a full team, and I now have a full dragon team. I have
having to get rid of the Ultra Beast. Oh, your tyrants evolved.
Yep. He is level 65.
Ooh.
My Flygon.
I'm yet to fully level up my guys. Yeah, I'm yet to do that.
Yeah, my Flygon is level 70. My Flygon is level 70.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my Dragonite, level 63. And my Salamence, 65.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my Como.
Oh yeah, you're forgetting to say that we've put the level cap at level 70.
Oh yeah, I usually forget to say that kind of stuff. But yeah, the level cap for the tournament, or it's not really a tournament, it's like a battle, but it is 70. I've already stopped Flygon's leveling, so he will not level up anymore. I've disabled it for now, so he's kind of there at 70. And I guess for this video, I'm probably just gonna finish training up my Pokemon. I have the training area set on home under training, so I'll be able to easily head back there.
Before you do that, you've got a certain want to be on the town over here.
Oh yeah, Yep.
See, he might have collected it and accepted. I don't know.
Would that be pronounced like Maxter?
Mixter.
Okay.
Mixter.
Well, I saw this house when I was on, and because he also let me know that there was somebody here, and I sent him a message that I invited him, and I invited him. So the next time he gets on, he should get that message that he has an invitation sent.
Did you mail him via the game?
Yes, I did.
You did.
Yes, I did.
Then he must have been on because he swapped it back round.
No, I did command mail.
Oh. /file is active.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh, you might also notice that around the town, I have lights around here. I didn't put up that many. I didn't put up that many because I didn't have that many.
I've only seen 2.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, 3.
There's one at the entrance to the arena as well.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, because our village at night gets pretty dark, and so I figured our village needed some lights around. So that makes things...
Oh, wait, no, 4. There's 4 that I can see.
I think I bought 6 in total, so... And then I placed them all around here. I ran out of money. I have, like, $121
also,
left.
Garen, if you ever do choose to get into breeding, please follow me. Downstairs.
I'm just going to activate Fly. Get a better... Oh, I already had Fly enabled. I just disabled it.
But if you come over to where my little breeder was, as you can see, there's a lot more.
Yeah, I've noticed that. There are tons of them.
Yeah, me and Sulj, a lot of people on this server get a lot of money off breeding and selling them Pokemon on the market. So and if anyone does choose to join, a lot of people would want to do that. So the way me and Suljin has done it, I've torn down the temple and put this here. It's got so Pokemon have dual types. That's why there's chests here which will have extra stuff where they can put the extra stuff in so that if they need to change their breeder to dual type, they can do that. But right now we have flying, normal, had to tear a bit out so that I could breed the Chespin, psychic, ice, poison, rock, water, need to replace the netherrack, but fire, dragon, and ground.
Huh.
And there will eventually be a breeder for every type, and then and the way it's worked, if you come into this building, if you go up top, there is a box that I worked on and it's EV training. So that can help to get stats up for your Pokemon. Then you've got the ranch block, so whenever you're done using a breeder, you break your ranch block because you're the only one that can, and put it back in here.
Okay.
Then there's a basement, and down here you can tell if a breeder's either being used, vacant, or right now most of them are being built.
Oh, that is awesome.
So you can tell that water, ground, grass, that's where I'm breeding the Chespin. I need to replace the blocks. I've got a stack of pumpkins to finish that off, but that's basically vacant. This one's basically vacant or being used. And then I have elevated myself as the maintenance for the entire set, so people don't need to break blocks. But if they've torn out blocks, I can just go in and they'll put them back in the chest, and then I'll come back around and fix everything back to the original state when it's needed.
All right.
So, yeah.
I just noticed this entire time I could have been training and I got distracted.
Good point.
Because I keep on forgetting that I don't necessarily need to be around this area to hear you.
Yeah.
So I'm in that mindset that I have to stay here because you're talking to me. And I'm like, wait, no, I don't. I can hear you from at the training area too.
So, disable these two eggs leveling so that I can just level up my Mudkip to Swampert and my... Hey, I'm so happy I've got berries now, because then I can use those to get the happiness of my Eevee up.
I collected tons of berries.
Yeah, and I've got a stack of over a stack of every of the EV berries in that EV training box.
Oh, dang.
Certain berries are held items, and then there's berries that are EV training, which the Pokemon actually eat. Straight up. Which decreases their EVs, but heightens their happiness, which is what I need for Umbreon and Espeon. And then, Sylveon's going to be a lot harder. Same goes for Glaceon and Leafeon. Oh, that's a lot of eons that I need to say. Alright, let's get Eevee to become Espeon, shall we? Most of my EVs are a ginormous... Oh, this Eevee's enormous. Ooh. Even you. That means I can get enormous for the rest of them. Put you there.
I noticed you had a gigantic Eevee. That thing was humongous.
I have 2 enormous Eevees. Okay, I have 2 enormous Eevees. One's the first one I caught. I'm actually going to keep the first one for breeding, because it's on level 15. Now that I realize I got the size, and I've started to breed Abras to get a synchronized team, which is theoretically what I need to get the good natures which help a lot with the stats. What's your happiness at
I
100?
think because I've been buying all of my dragons from the market, I think I've been buying Pokemon with good stats and not realized it.
Oh
So
yeah, most people. The only way people sell is that way, unless you're desperate. I'm usually desperate, so that's why I've got a lot of weaker Pokemon, but then I've been able to breed them up to get better. To get flawless Pokemon, they're extremely hard, and when you do, getting them to pass down, then trying to get the right nature is going to be harder because a Destiny only passes down 5 IVs, 5 of the IVs, and it's random. And to get the last one, you'd need to hope that you get last one. And then the other one, for the right nature, you need an Everstone. Thankfully, I have an Everstone and Destiny Knot.
Ah.
So once this little tournament's over, I'm actually going to I'm actually going to work on getting my team to a perfect, I'm going to start by going hunting for Litleo to get the perfect nature and stuff. And then I'm going to start breeding to get the right IVs.
All of my Pokemon are going to be monsters.
Well, not all of them. I mean, you could check your their egg group, which determines it. Like my Rhyhorn is a monster and field egg group.
Oh, I wasn't mean that literally. I mean they're going to be really strong.
My Rhyperior is strong, and especially with my moveset and the Z Crystal, easy. I can tell that I need to get a move on with my Steelix and other stuff, because I don't have my full team. You're on Purple Heart, so you're coming up to an egg. Okay. I need more berries.
I got lucky because all of the ones I wanted, I found on the market.
Well, except your Gibble. You found that out while you were out looking.
I did. But I ended up replacing him with the Dino.
Gibble evolves into Garchomp, remember that.
Yeah.
You're at 20. 200. Stats. Need more berries. And I have to... and I don't... Maybe they're on this chest and I'm just blind. No, I'm not blind. I'm sorry, but... There. I took...
You're definitely
5 of them.
You're definitely cutting out less than yesterday.
My mic seems to want to work.
There you go.
I might actually get an Umbreon instead of an Espeon. Oh, so close. I need, a bit more. I'm wasting all my berries doing this. I kind of want to, because then I can fill out my decks and stuff. I'll put a Kelpsie berry up so that I can get 5 Kelpsie berries and rejuvenate. Hopefully this will put me up to 20, and then I can go to the leveling area where I can level it up, and then it'll evolve. Unless they've changed it so that it evolves. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, I still. Alright, Slash.
Yeah, I just had to check my Zuelius to see what level he evolves at, and it's 64.
I only need to take one Floatzel out, and then that's it.
This is
It's
actually
now level... Oh, it's now level 9. Or something.
This is actually the highest I've ever had any Pokemon. Because I usually don't play any one server long enough to set up a strong team. Ooh.
Which would make the 4th evolution that I have.
I think on Terra I have one of the Eevees. One of their evolutions. I think I caught it on Terra, I think. I'm not quite sure.
I've seen a Leafeon, but every time I go to catch it, it keeps killing itself. Or it keeps killing itself.
I luckily
keep forgetting to get. Even though it doesn't count when I catch it, I like to prefer to. If I don't want to catch it, I press I and then that's it. But even if I want to catch it, it keeps killing itself, and I keep forgetting to dex it that way.
Luckily, I now have more quick balls. I made some more, so I can now catch them really fast.
Do you need 38 Pokemon to level up?
What?
You need 38 more Pokemon in your dex to level up.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You can check more than the one than yourself. Because if I put Dex Ranker in, I need 47. And with the chest in there because I got it, and the Greninja. But when I get Froakie and Frogadier and all the evolutions of them, I'd probably have quite a few Pokemon in. Yeah. And just gifting the Pokemon and then gifting them back, that counts. So that'd take it off the Dex ranker. I've probably got a couple of Pokemon you don't have, so we could do that to level up your Dex ranker.
All right. I believe the next rank is Ultra, right?
Ultra. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
The one I'm on Terra. And then Dream's gonna be a lot harder.
Probably, yeah.
You need like 280 odd Pokemon in your box. Or had in your box. As long as it counts, it's there. So that's gonna be hard. I do have a couple of Pokemon that I can level up. Like I've got my Electrike that I still need to evolve, my Zora, or my Zoru, or whatever it's called, my Swimbu, my Vanillite, Ekans, my 2 Burmies, my Roggenrola. I've got a lot of Pokemon I need to evolve to get my Dex ranker up. Come to think of it, I might actually do that now. Umbreon, you can go to the page with all the EVs. Oh, I do have Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Umbreon. Next is going to be a lot harder because I need Sunflower Plains, so to get Sylveon, I need a Sunflower Plains to do that.
Very soon, I'm going to have my entire team level 70.
And then I'm going to be the one behind. These guys haven't produced an egg. What's their hearts? Not at the highest to attract because they're... Oh, wait. They're on purple hearts. Because usually when there's dual type, it's not, you don't get madly in love with them because then that's the highest you can get and fastest. You usually don't get it with dual type. And so that's just the way it is. Like my Eevee's normal and my Ditto's normal, so I get a lot of Eevees easily. But Espin. Both the eggs and they're hatching or have started to hatch. Don't need you.
I have 2 Pokemon that are level 68.
I've got none at level 68.
My lowest level is 57.
My lowest level is non-existent, aka the Sandslash. It is non-existent, and same goes for Crocodile. I still need to go catch them, and I can't buy them off the market because I have no money.
I officially have no money now too.
Yeah, I used 2k to get the materials for the grass breeder, and then I used 3k on getting the mudkip. And then next minute, a Sandile pops up on the market for 5k. So if I had kept myself back, I would have gotten it, but I didn't. And Sandile is one of those. They really need to go through, check the models, and change them for the blocking ones because Sandile is one of those ones. Same goes for Snivy, K-Peg, and Oshawott. They didn't really do well with those kind of models.
Oh, also Golduck. Golduck. That one has
a lot of Pokemon they need to redo models for.
I actually like Poliwag, so it's kind of sucks that it's still blocky and ugly.
Yeah, I think that thought process was forget about the ones not many people like and just do the ones everyone likes.
Well, since they mostly have all the Pokemon added now, they have no reason. Yeah,
I have full complete all 807 Pokemon.
So now they have no reason to leave them. Before
exactly,
they
have no reason to spend their time because Gen 8 isn't out. They have no reason to spend their time working on new models. They need to spend their time redoing models.
Yes.
Because I don't understand. This is a great mod and everything, and it's considered the best for adding new animals. It's considered the best designs and animation stuff like that because of the fact that they're not blocky.
Yeah.
Wrong. Some are blocky, and they need to change that if they want to keep that reputation. I mean, theoretically, they do have their hands full working on another mod. How to Train Your Dragon mod, because I've watched the YouTuber that they work with, Tiny Turtle, and well, they've worked to create a brand new Dragons mod, which I am still waiting to come out because it's in beta stages, and it's got deadly natters, even custom dragons that he uses, but there is no act.
That is probably going to be very cool.
Their hands are probably full, so I can see why they're not changing it. But really, I know they're probably being paid to do this. But come on, have some loyalty to your first ever best mod you've created. Come on.
That they fought to keep because it got canceled before. Yeah.
Yeah, the studio was cancelled, and then they fought to keep it there. And well, it was cancelled for a while, but they fought and they got it back. So why they're not loyal to it? And I'm beginning to see why it was cancelled. They're not being loyal to it and actually paying attention to models that need a redo.
I think it was mainly cancelled because Pokemon themselves pretty much sent them a cease and desist, like, hey, stop it, you're copying us. This is our idea.
Copyright strike, but then they took years to strike a deal with the creators of the Pikachu production to actually keep going on with the mod. And then they not even going back, making their models better. they're making new models. And I bet you they're spending their time doing the Dragon mod, just waiting to do the Gen 8 Pokemon, not bothering to go back for older models.
Yeah.
I mean, they spent I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but they spent some of their time adding animations to certain Pokemon, like Rhydon and Rhyperior. Their horns circle, not to mention their models are completely different when they were completely fine the first time.
Although, once you do see a Pokemon with animations...
I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting them to do Rhydon and Rhyhorn because they were completely blocky. And Rhyperior was the only one they paid attention to because it was Gen 6 that it was introduced. But I don't understand why they changed the model for Rhyperior.
One thing I'm happy about that I didn't think would ever get added was the particle effects for the attacks. That is a neat touch.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly didn't think of that as ever a thing that they were going to do. But it's nice to see it.
I don't either, but I think... And that just goes to show they'd prefer to protect their favorite ones and not go back and fix the older ones.
Yeah.
And I mean Psyduck. Psyduck is better than Golduck because it's the first evolution, but it's still got those blocky textures and not round like Charmander, Charizard, Rhyperior, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I still can't believe I managed to get a ginormous Rhyperior. He's huge. I think I'm gonna, once I get the Chespin, I'm gonna cut it there, give him back, and then tomorrow I'll get to work on the Greninja.
Yeah. Oh, once I saw that Greninja on the market, I was like, I need to hurry up and grab him before somebody else does.
That means I can check its ability. That also means I can check the ability.
I think it was Torrent.
It is Torrent.
Okay. I usually don't know which abilities are good or which abilities are bad.
Well, certain Pokemon have hidden abilities which are extremely hard to get, like Battle Bond for Greninja. Protein. Having Protein on Greninja turns the type of the Pokemon to the type of the attack, and usually type attacks that are on the same thing are extremely effective. And that's how I beat the ground gym on Terra. I used 3 Ice Beams, and they were powerful. Well, to be honest, one of them actually glitched. I only had 2 Ice Beam TMs. I used one on my Frogadier, and then because of lag, thank you lag, because I lag a lot, it didn't work, and I was impatient, so I did it on my Prinplup on there. And then I got 2 Ice Beams. Now I'm thinking of either saying that, but if I say that, I'd lose an Ice Beam.
Well,
so
technically you did. Technically, now you have said it because it's in a video. Technically, technically. Although I can cut it out if you want.
It's okay. We're gonna eventually find out one way or another. Because of course there'd be an ability to check my purchases, and they'll realize that they'll eventually trace it back to the fact that it glitched. But,
although,
I only made purchase for Ice Beam twice. And then 3 of my Pokemon have Ice Beam, and one of them does, and I doubt and none of them actually learn it properly. So,
although they might just go ahead and let it slide because of lag, because it's not like you actively tried to double it.
Yeah, it's not like I did it. It's just that it's not like I wanted it to happen. But I'd be happy if because thanks to that I won't beat the ground gym. I'm fine if they they rejoice the fact that I beat it, and then they take my badge away, and I have to beat it again. I'd be fine with that. But I didn't really want it because of the lag.
Yeah.
And but I am kind of thankful that it did happen.
I normally time how long I've been recording, and I haven't been this time. I forgot to. So I have no idea.
Same goes for last time.
Oh, I did that last time as well. I have a bad memory.
I do too, so don't look at me saying that you need to also remember to tell me to put the timer on, so that's not going to work either.
It's probably already been 20 minutes.
Looks like it for me.
So I should preemptively end it so I don't have too much to edit. So I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay positive, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Yep. God bless you. See ya.